Later.
The shapes have to be specific to the idea that the client has. So he's like, oh, it's marble and shit, and well, fucking straight shapes and shit, and blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, oh, it also has to have a softness to it because he's not a hard person, even though he previously said this motherfucker was a hard person, and was like, oh, no, he has a softness too, but he thinks about his family and shit. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna pour some water in it. Hi, 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 hi. My name's Victoria. You can hear us all if you're not. Oh, I do several other things on my channel, but I don't have to list them all because it's my reaction Friday, and that's pretty much all I do at this point. But anyway, hi. Happy Friday, happy ASMR Reaction Friday. We're back with another Dreamwalker boyfriend reaction on Redacted's channel. All right, but before we get into what is happening here, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We have a subscriber goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers within a year. We're currently at 397. So good for us. If you notice, I did not look sexy at the beginning of this video, and I do not look sexy now, even though I'm just like, I just ooh, sex appeal, you know, I'm just sexy. Because it's been raining in Alabama for the last like 5 days, and I'll be damned if I get dressed up and sexy just to like lay around, even though I do that a lot, but I haven't been feeling it, you know? The sun's not out, there's nothing fun going on. It seems like the sun is out, it's just bright outside, but it's not, it's you're making me look like a liar. Like, I promise you it's cloudy outside. And it's supposed to start storming in like 45 minutes again. So yeah, but let's get started. So we have, oh, cameraman Trinity is not present. He's in the bathroom, but he'll be around here at some point. We have ASMR, in a dream with your Dreamwalker boyfriend, mail for anyone. I'm going to be completely honest. It's not that I'm getting bored. It's that I know it's gonna pop off. I'm just a little like anxious to figure out when because yeah, no, I'm getting bored. I'm not gonna lie because it's a series. So I know like eventually like something's gonna pop off, but I'm just like, all right, anytime now.
You ready, sunshine?
Let's go.
Go ahead and lay back. I'll put us both to sleep, and then I'll pull you into my dreamscape.
Hell no, don't put me nowhere near what you do for a living, sir. Mm-mm. Thanks.
Welcome aboard.
Oh.
No, I know it's nothing to look at right now. I wanted to show you it from the very beginning.
Okay.
You said you want to see what my job as a defensive dream designer looks like. So, I figured.
Do you have a degree for that? Wait a minute. Is this, do you get paid? What's your 401k? Like what? Do you get paychecks for this? Okay, thanks for the kisses. Do you get paid for this? Can I do this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy. You didn't answer my question though.
I know I've made plenty of dreams for us to share, but now you get to see the work side of things, where I really have to push myself. Kind of like a take your lover to work day, I guess.
Cool. I don't mind going to work with you. I just want to know, do you get paid for this?
Great.
Do you get paid?
No, it always starts here in my own mind. I mean, I mean, with the person who needs the defenses first, of course, in real life. Talk about their specific concerns and needs and figure out what's going to be the best solution for them. And then I started doing mock-ups.
I'm confused. I'm really confused.
Building out the labyrinth. And once I'm happy with it, and the client gets a chance to see it and signs off on it, I enter their dreamscape and I recreate it.
How do you do that?
Every tiny detail.
Okay, pause. I'm probably just way more invested in this than I should be. How do you get clients? Let's start there. Did you go to school for this? Do you have a degree? If so, what school was it? Because it's giving very ICDC college. And how do you get clients? How does this work? Can I see your books? Can I see your bookings? Because I want to know how this works.
Restructured in its new home. And then the client and I bind that design structure to.
I gotta put my cinnamon rolls in the oven.
A few moments later.
I did it.
Their magical core, so that it's a constant. That way, every time they go to sleep, the labyrinth will form around the part of the dreamscape that they actually inhabit. Hide it away. Keep it safe from prying eyes.
Such as? How does this work? This doesn't make any sense to me.
Not eyes, really, even though that's simple. But it keeps it safe
From what?
anyone who tries to walk in their dreams without their permission.
What the fuck? I'm confused.
No, well, I mean, like, when a Dreamwalker enters with bad intentions, can wreak a lot of havoc on an unprotected mind. Or they can sneak in and steal secrets.
That just seems like Dreamwalkers are just nosy motherfuckers that have nothing better to do with their time. Because I'm not gonna sneak in and steal some secrets.
Are most people at risk of anything like that? No, of course not. It's just like anyone could have their house broken into, but most people never will. But the more valuable stuff.
Oh, there's the concept here. It's kind of it's getting me a little bit. Not gonna lie.
How important it is to take security seriously, and that's where I come in.
Okay.
I help people who need to keep their minds safe.
Okay. But how do you get the clients?
Yeah. This design is actually for a member of the Elemental Magistrate.
You're not answering my fucking question. It's killing me. I know he won't, but it's killing me.
Like, I mean, it's a portion of our governing system as empowered people, specifically centering around the elementals. I mean, if you really look at the whole picture, the government structure is pretty complicated, but at the very top is the ruling council.
So there is a Dreamwalker society. That's what I fucking thought.
Either way, basically, this guy is an important political figure. He's a water elemental, and in a position like his, it's really important that his mind and all the information and thoughts in there stay safe and private. So he's contracted me to help.
Cool. So how much do you get paid? What's the paycheck looking like?
Well, just to keep everything truly confidential, I'm not going to be able to show you the true final result. I'll just show you a version of what it'll look like.
I don't give a fuck. What does your paycheck look like?
For the safety of the client, I have to be the only one who actually knows the layout of the labyrinth.
I'm nosy, but I'm not. Oh, I'm nosy, but I'm not that nosy. When I tell you, I could not give less of a fuck what someone else's dreams look like. I have problems in my own dreams. I don't care what your magistrate is going through. Genuinely, I do not. But how much do you get paid to do this? Because this just seems like you just take time in your sleep. You don't take time out of your day, but you take time in your sleep to to set up somebody else's dreams, and that just seems really. It seems like a lot to volunteer to do, is what I mean.
can still show you the process.
You don't have to. It's fine. It's really fun. I got cinnamon rolls in the oven. Okay.
I mean, I think it is.
It's not.
It's what I love to do.
I'm so happy for you,
I mean,
but I also don't
I get
care.
to do something that matters, that helps people, and it pushes my creativity to the limit at the same time, and I love that.
You were an art major in school, weren't you? I could tell.
Well, the client doesn't really ever see the actual labyrinth in their dreams. I mean, I'll show it to them for them to approve, but it doesn't shape the way that their dreams look or anything like that. Their dreams themselves still exist, just as their brain creates them, whatever that looks like. That dreamscape of theirs is just
I don't want to pause again, but I have a question. Is somebody after this match? Hold up. Is somebody like trying to assassinate this magistrate? Like, is that what's happening here? That they're like, oh yeah, no, like I want these secrets to die with me because the Water Kingdom or something. I don't know. I just want to know.
Aesthetics of what I make don't technically matter, right? So long as it's effective, but I still think it's important to match the style of the defense to the person who it's for. I mean, I like to think it makes it feel more comfortable to their magic
sure.
and their mind.
I'm sure. Positive.
And it makes that integration process smoother. I don't actually think it has any effect. I'm pretty sure I can make it look like something that they absolutely hate, and I mean, we can still bind it to their core just as easy. And again, I don't even see it after the initial approval, but I like making something that feels right for that person. Match their style and energy, at least a bit.
Yeah, art major.
Plus, I think it makes my design skills better. I mean, I'm always pushing myself to adapt them to that client. I don't fall back on using the same patterns or designs. I think it makes the design safer. That way, no matter how many of my labyrinths you've seen, you don't really have any
Samesies.
fairly minimalistic, a lot of stark white stuff.
Is this me? Is this person me? Are you making this for me?
Maybe even a little sterile for my tastes.
I'm not sterile.
But
I like glitter.
Because it's going to be his defense, not mine. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to start with some simple shapes.
The fuck?
Struts of pure white marble going up and up at angles to form triangles.
Hello.
Like that.
What the fuck? What is happening?
Yeah.
I'm being completely honest. I'm fucking exhausted. So him being like, and then triangles, and then what the fuck? Where am I? I'm tired. What is happening?
Probably 10 times as tall as us. And then we just go ahead and make thousands of those.
Great. Go off, boo. You do that. What I see in my head is making me very uncomfortable.
Oh no, we're just getting started.
Can I maybe not be here for this part? Because you're
great, sure.
Okay. I think it's the sound effect, but it's making me uncomfortable. Like it's making my skin crawl for some reason. I don't know why, but it's making me like ew.
I mean, this isn't a labyrinth, not yet. For that, we need to careful. Sorry. I probably should have explained that better, what I was about to do. I'm sorry. I'm used to all this. I know you're not. I must have felt like you were standing in the lens of a kaleidoscope for a second there.
Yeah, see, this would be real cute. Real cute. But like I just feel like this is a safety hazard for someone that is not human, I think. I don't know. Why did you bring me here? Like I get it, like, oh my god, I need to work with my boyfriend, like, oh my god. But also, why the fuck am I here? Like, why am I here? Because I can't contribute to anything. After you showed me I make labyrinths and landscapes and dreamscapes and shit. That was enough. That was plenty. Oh my god, that was amazing. Can we get up now? What did you give me to put me to sleep? Let's start there. What are we on? Are we actually asleep? Are we just on something? These are the questions that we should have been asking from the beginning.
Sorry, baby.
I'm not okay, just so you know.
Yeah. But, see? Marvel multiplied. It pivoted off itself, locked itself into all the other shapes in a million different patterns now.
What I imagine is freaking me out.
Infinite vectors expanding out in every direction.
Some Doctor Strange type shit. I don't like that. To see the new Doctor Strange movie, it was great. It was fine, but you kind of gotta be high to watch that movie. No, don't get high. You not gonna make it. Like, it was so trippy. That's what I imagine is happening here.
So we keep twisting and bending the shapes.
Can you just chill out the sound effect, like just a little? Okay.
Sharpen the angles.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. Why is the sound effect making me uncomfortable?
Sharp corners.
I don't like it.
Passageways in a million different directions. But there's more to this.
My cinnamon rolls are done.
A few moments later.
We back.
Elemental than just his design aesthetic. I mean, he's a whole person with different sides to him, different faces. He's not just cold and impartial. I mean, that's him at work. He's a judiciary. That's his sharp edges. So his labyrinth shouldn't be either.
Got it.
This part might get a little nauseating. You might want to hold on to me.
Even this damn sound effect, I swear to God.
So, we reach out and we grip every edge of every shape and split them open. Turn them inside out. Now we have glass.
Not feeling the sound effect, my boy. Tone it down a little bit. No, I don't like that. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't like that. I need you to chill out.
On every surface.
Okay. I think the reason I don't like it is because it sounds like when you scratch glass. That's probably why I don't like it. Okay.
Reflections.
Okay.
Fractions. Curved. Organic shapes. The material is still hard, but it's more delicate. The edges are rounded. Warm to the touch.
I could not focus on anything he was
It
saying.
feels anchored by the routine parts of his life, stabilized by his routines and the people he trusts. So we run filaments throughout the maze, holding all those impossible
Bro, if your job is that hard that you out of breath like that in your dreams, okay, calm down.
Bending,
Maybe this ain't for you.
reshaping.
And it's like a lot of work. I really want to know what your paychecks look like.
Across the surfaces.
Okay. Also, where did the water magistrate stay at? Where, like, is there a dream society that only exists when we sleep or something? I have genuine questions.
Something this big and complicated pulls hard on my threads. It steady rhythm. Those discordant notes to add more regularity and chaos to the shapes. And I can't forget that he's a water elemental.
Okay.
Water feels like home to him.
Okay.
It's a source of strength, pride, comfort. So, we give him water.
I can't swim.
Warp gravity, so it pours and runs and floods in a million directions. Waterfalls that run upward, inverted waves crashing against the marble and mirrors.
Okay, what I imagine, which is really not necessarily a nerd reference, it's like if you grew up watching Pokemon. What I imagine is like the end or like the endish of that third Pokemon movie. That's what I see, like with the water and the glass and all that shit flipping, flopping around. That's what I see. And as cool as it was in the movie, if I was standing there physically just watching this shit go down, I would want to leave. Like in real life, me could not be. I think at this point the relationship would be over. Because I feel like I'm in danger. I can't wake up because I don't know how the fuck we went to sleep. Apparently he put us to sleep, but I don't recall agreeing to such things. I'm uncomfortable. I'd be like, nah, can we leave? Because I don't like this. Cameraman Trinity's here.
Hi.
He missed the whole thing, so let me just give him a very quick breakdown of what the fuck I just experienced. Anyway, the shapes have to be specific to the idea that the client has. So he's like, oh, it's marble and shit and fucking straight shapes and shit and blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, oh, it also has to have a softness to it because he's not a hard person, even though he previously said this motherfucker was a hard person and was like, oh, no, he has a softness too, but he thinks about his family and shit. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna pour some water in it. He's like, oh, I'm gonna pour some water in it. Because he's a water magistrate and he's at home in the water. So this motherfucker got glass and water shit, water bouncing around backwards apparently or something in the shit. And he's like, it's, we have to now do the impossible and bring in fucking the water. And what I imagine is what you came in on. I keep asking the same questions. Do you get paid to do this? Is it physically hard on you because he's out of breath every 8 seconds? Who is the water magistrate? And where is the society? Are y'all human during the day and then these motherfuckers at night? Or are these the motherfuckers that are just asleep in our dreams the whole time? He has yet to answer any of these questions. You're all caught up. Let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, do you hear that?
So the drops.
Yes.
It's making me uncomfortable.
Oceans become drops. Inches become miles.
You give a nigga an inch, they take a mile. That's true. That's a saying. You better not say that though, because I'll tell on you.
Do you have a labyrinth?
Do I have a labyrinth?
Probably. You ain't getting in that shit though.
This tiny little point at the end of my finger. This grain of sand, basically. That's his dreamscape. That's where all his nights, no matter how grand, expansive, and infinite.
So we just spent the last 20 minutes in the Grand Sand.
They'll take place in here.
That's deep. It could be because I'm tired, but that's pretty fucking deep.
Our perceptions of everything work differently in a dream. We can imagine the impossible. Whatever you can imagine, you can make happen here.
Well, while we have 3 minutes left, one time I had this dream that I was at my grandfather's house, God rest his soul. I had this dream that I was at his house and there was a party going on, but there was all these people I didn't know there. I assumed they were dead relatives. I've seen pictures of them, but I don't know them. And they were partying in the back, right? And then this dude in like a big Bentley truck pulled up and was like, "Hey, you," like to me. I couldn't have been but like 8 at the time. He was like, "Hey, you you're gonna marry Michael Jackson." And
you were like, what do you mean?
but the thing is, I was old in the dream. I was younger than what I was. So in real life, I was probably like 16, 17. But anyway, he was like, "Hey, you're gonna marry Michael Jackson." The thing is, Michael Jackson was already dead. So I was like, okay. Like, and then he took me to this fucking Bentley truck and he went around the corner and then dropped me off back at my grandma's house. So I never married Michael Jackson. And I'm just saying, if that's what my dreams are, I want to wake the fuck up. You Redacted are a dream breaker. You're not helping me.
Even something that seems this small.
If you could stop with this fucking sound effect.
Behind it.
Don't snap at me, bitch.
He's not snapping at you, he's snapping at Nick shit,
It's
right?
up there somewhere. Right where I want it to be. And that's how I keep him safe.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot for sure.
No, it's great. I'm so proud of you.
For too long, it'll probably make your head spin. But
It probably.
it's kind of the goal.
No, but legit, the sound effect, like, it's still going, like, a little bit in the background. It's kind of making me nauseous.
I don't know why, it doesn't bother me as much as you.
To me, it sounds like when you scrape nails on glass or like nails on a chalkboard,
It's beautiful.
No, it doesn't sound like that to me. I've heard that.
or even like the swooshing sound.
If you
Like, I don't know why. It just like I'm associating it with a texture thing, like a feeling.
No. I don't get that at all.
are so much more amazing than any dreamscape I would create.
I love how you somehow managed to be romantic this whole time, but I was very much so adamantly like, take me the fuck home. Like, it's kind of cute, but take me the fuck home.
I'm not just blowing sunshine up your ass.
Aha!
Mr. Bad Boys, moment.
Well, because as amazing as all of this is, if I do say so myself, you are real. You're real and
I'm real awful.
imperfect and
Damn, the scrolling subscriber thing is getting me because I don't have my glasses on. Thanks for the kisses and the love. Appreciate it. Well, that is the end of the video. Trinity wasn't here for the majority of it, so based on what I told you, how do you feel?
Very, very lost. It sounds like for me at this point, I'm just curious, does he actually get paid for this?
Yeah, that's the part I care about. Yeah, so if anybody knows the answer to that, please let me know in the comments down below. That was today's video. As usual, Redacted is always a great time. The sound effects were making me nauseous, like I'm still kind of like ew, but like that was a me thing specifically. Like Trinity he was listening the whole time, like not the whole time, he was listening towards the end and they were quieter, but I could still hear them. That's just a me thing. And the swooshing sound to me sounds like or makes me think of running my bare feet against carpet. And then the glass sound sounds like scratching at cardboard, or not scratching at glass.
Why do you not like running on your bare feet on carpet?
I don't just, oh, I've always been like that. Like, it just something, it just makes me, you know. It was always a great time. Very romantic, very sweet. It was an interesting concept to hear about. I'm still confused. I should probably do research. I won't. But yeah, that was today's video. Happy ASMR Reaction Friday. I will see you all next time. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure we hit 400 by the end of the month. All right, bye.
See you.